Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it is Saturday, so welcome to the weekend. I do hope that you guys enjoyed everything so far with the 3-time structures. We're down to the last 2, so we will be able to wrap this up this week. Let's just jump right into it. So last time, Titan won the dice roll, so he's going to get his deck, and then Adrian Gecko will be featured tomorrow with his Cloudians. And the only skill that really works the way I built this is the skill we were supposed to use. So flip this over. When you activate this skill, it is the archfiend's conscription. Now, for those of you who love dice, this, oh my goodness, this is your video. Let's just, every die that's on the table, all of the D6s, you get all of the D6s, my friends. This isn't even all the ones I have down here right now. It's just all that's sitting within reach. So we're gonna need these. Pick your favorites, play with them. I should probably order custom dice just for this because why not? The way this the way this skill works, you cannot summon or set non-fiend monsters, so you are locked into fiends. Once per turn during the main phase, you may roll this 6-sided die. I will from now on say D6. If you do, lose life equal to the result times 200. But if the result happens to be 2, 3, or 4, then you are going to be allowed to special summon an archfiend from the hand, deck, or graveyard with a level equal to the result. So, just real quick, let's try it. Okay, I just take 200. Okay, I take 600, but I can summon a 3. Okay, I take 400, but I can summon a 2. I take 200. Do that. So on and so forth. So this is going to be how this works. But remember, this is optional. You don't have to do this. Okay? Only if you want, and only if you're feeling lucky, punk. Because remember, speed duel, guys. We've only got the 4,000 life points. Try not to burn them up too fast. This deck can and will do that to you. So, what are we going to do? We're going to play basically a beatdown because I feel like this deck would be better with cards outside of the structure deck. So let's get this moving, right? First things first, 3 of the Field Spell Searcher. We are going to run 3 copies of the Archfiend General. You discard this card to add 1 copy of Pandemonium from deck to hand. If Pandemonium is not on the field, this card cannot, it'll just be destroyed. But, to be fair, he is a 4-star at 2,100. That's pretty beatdown. That's pretty brutal. Next up, 2 copies of the Archfiend Soldier. No effect text. Just a 4-star, 1,900. Awesome, awesome. We're going to run 1 copy of the Day Rook or Des Rook. I'm going to say it both ways because I don't know which way is appropriate. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode. I may just go back and watch it later today. Now, the way that this guy works, for me, is I tend to set him in defense mode and pass because he's got a nice healthy 1,800. The way he does work, once per turn during standby, pay 500 non-optional or card is destroyed. When resolving the opponent's card effect that targets this card, roll your D6. If you roll a 3, destroy the card and negate the effect. When Terror King you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, or even during the damage step, as a quick effect, you may send this from the hand to the grave to target that copy of Terror King in the graveyard and special summon it back. So again, and here's a fun little bit of lore. If you guys do play chess, you'll notice the chessboard back there. What that move, that last effect is really alluding to is a chess move called castling, where you can move the rook and the king. That is the little hint of trivia right there. It's kind of cool. Next up, we're going to use 2 copies of the Infernal Queen. You'll still see the chessboard behind her. Once per turn during the standby, pay 500 non-optional or destroy. When resolving an opponent card effect that targets this, roll the D6. Negate if it's a 2 or a 5. If you do, destroy the card. Once per turn during the standby phase, so not my standby phase, not just the opponent's standby phase, during the standby phase, target 1 Archfiend on the field. It gains 1,000 until the end of the turn. This could pump her up to 1,900, helping her survive. This could help pump up your soldier to 29. This could help bring up the general to 3,100. Guys, do the math. She's pretty cool. Next up, 2 copies, Shadow Knight. And again, you'll note the chessboard, 20 by 16. Standby phase, pay 9 non-optional or destroy. When resolving an effect that targets this, roll d6. Negate if you roll a 3. Destroy the card. Any battle damage this inflicts to the opponent is half. Again, this has got to be fair. This was very early gone. Let me try English again. This was very early game when this card was made. I believe the set was Dark Crisis. So we were in like the first 6 or 7 sets of the game. And so Konami really wasn't into releasing cards that only had like 2,000 points while still being just a 4-star. And again, this was like a way of trying to balance it out. That's also why he's got that, that deep payment of 900. It's all just to try to make this card more and more fair. And then the last monster card we're going to run, single copy of the Terror King. Cannot be normal or flip summoned unless you already control an archfiend monster. And it specifies monster because of the Axe of Despair. Once per turn during your standby phase, pay 800, non-optional or destroy. When resolving an opponent card effect that targets this, roll the d6. If 2 or 5, destroy the card. Negate the effect of effect monsters destroyed by battle with this card, including their effects in the graveyard. This can go right through the Winged Karibo and allow the rest of the Royal set to get their attacks off. Moving to our spells and the beatdown era. 3 Axe of Despairs, because come on guys, it's new, it's in this deck, and it's a 1,000-point bonus. Also, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you contribute a monster card, put this back on the top of your deck. Most players never do this. I don't know too many options where you want to do that. Just is what it is. 2 copies Pandemonium. 2 and 3 Searcher is fine. This is just speed duel. If this was regular, sure, it'd be like 3 plus Terraforming plus 3. What Pandemonium is going to do, neither player has to pay life points during the standby phase for archfiend monsters. When an archfiend monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard except battle, its owner can add 1 archfiend from deck to hand with a lower level than the destroyed card. And again, this gets better the later on we go. Moving into our traps, really slim pickings. We're going to have 2 copies of Archfiend's Roar. Pay 500 life points, target an Archfiend in the graveyard, special summon it back. Cannot be tributed and is destroyed during the end phase of the turn. It's fine. Doesn't matter who we bring back. This is a really easy way to get Terror King back to the field if it's already in our hand, or bringing him back to the field to just go ahead and get in there. And since it would be destroyed, I don't know. Let me read anybody. I don't know if our die roll can affect it. I think it's opponent's. It is opponent's effects. So don't worry about that. You're not going to save them. And then last up, 2 copies Bark of Dark Ruler. And this was a nice reprint from Battle City. I have a Fiend monster. You control battles during the damage step. Pay life in multiples of 100. The opponent's battling monster will lose that much in attack and defense. So again, it just really helps us get over the top of those big cards and try to win faster. So that is Titan's 3x structure build using his Archfiend's Conscription skill and only cards found within his structure sign. So if you guys enjoyed this, just go ahead and help support the channel, I guess. Likes and comments are the easiest, quickest things to do. Subscribe if we've earned it today. And if you have a little bit extra in your pocket and you'd like to help us buy some sleeves and stuff, my Buy Me a Coffee link is down below. But only if you have extra. If you don't even worry about it. Just do the other things. Do me one more favor. Enjoy the rest of your day, my friends. Take some time out for yourself, and hope to see you guys next time. Later.